Good morning and welcome to Muscle Maintenance with In Shape Fitness. I'm Kim Watkins, I'll be your trainer, and today is a level 3 middle of the road difficulty workout for May the 15th, halfway through the month of May already. And hopefully you're feeling pretty good. Bathing suit season's around the corner, so if you have 15 minutes and a space about the size of a yoga mat, stand up for me, kick off your shoes if you've got them on your feet, and let's warm up with a high knee march. That will be for 30 seconds, but first do a postural systems check. Just make sure that your back is straight, your tailbone is tucked in, your abs are engaged, your chest is lifting with your breath, inhaling through your nose, out, exhaling out through your mouth. La la, it is early in the morning and clearly I'm a little groggy myself. Okay. So I completely understand why you would be. But let's start the 30 seconds. High knee march. Go ahead and start lifting your knees. Swing your arms forward and back. And now make sure your chest is open. As I said before, your shoulders are back so that they're kind of in line with your ears. And that's your, proper posture. You don't want to keep your shoulders rounded. You really want to open up the chest and swing those arms forward and back. Lifting the knees as high as your hip level, and then landing fairly lightly on the balls of your feet. Another 5 seconds, and we'll do our sort of warm-up move for the shoulders here. All right, now bring your feet together. You can stop marching, and you're gonna swim through the air like you're swimming through the pool water in the Olympics. So big circle back, and then forward, cupping your hand, sort of like pretending to cup the water as you would to scoop down and through and stroke. Very big wide strokes. Control your arms, slight bend in your elbows only, and we're getting ready to start the actual workout. So like always, we're doing a slightly more advanced level of the same moves we've been doing all week. 6 moves, 2 sets. The first set is instructional. It's a walkout Spider-Man. So you're going to walk your hands, bend over, put your hands on the floor, walk your hands out to push-up position. Bring the right knee around to the right elbow. Squeeze your abs on the right side. Stretch your feet back out. Then do the same thing with the left knee and the left elbow. Then walk your hands back and stand up. Okay, let's start. 30 seconds now. You're only going to do 2 of these. So go ahead, hands on the ground, walk out to push-up position. Make sure your butt is down. Right knee to the right elbow. Left knee to the left elbow. Walk your hands back. Stand all the way up, immediately go right back down to the ground with your hands, walk out to push-up position, bring your right knee to the right elbow, left knee to the left elbow, stand up. You might actually have time for one more, in fact. Let's try, go ahead and try one more. Hands down, walk out, right knee, right elbow, left knee, left elbow, walk your hands back and stand all the way up. Good job. Okay, now we're doing a plie squat. So what's going to happen here is you're going to lift, or rather separate your feet double shoulder width apart first. And turn your heels in, or turn your toes out rather, to about 45 degrees. Hands on your hips, keep your back completely straight. You're going to lower your body straight down and hold it here. Now alternate right heel up, then down, then left heel up, then down for 30 seconds. Time starts now. These are just alternating heel lifts while you're in the squat. So the hardest part, of course, as we get going through the rest of this particular move, as it sequences through the week, tomorrow and Friday, you'll have even more challenging plie squats to do, but this is why this one is more challenging. You've got 10 more seconds, by the way. Keep alternating those heel lifts. Press into the floor with the other heel. Keep your balance. You might feel like you're sort of wavering a little bit here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good. Now you're going to do a lateral bunny hop. So not a huge jump, but you are going to be jumping laterally, hopping right side to left side. All right? Keep your back straight, hands on your hips, abs engaged. Slight bend in the knee the entire time. Land on the balls of your feet the entire time. And again, if you feel like you can't move, like if you're not even sure you should be jumping, well, depending on what your situation is, obviously if you have major issues, you should talk to your doctor first. But if you want to experiment with jumping and you're not comfortable with this movement in jumping, just do the bunny hop or the bunny hop twist like yesterday. Okay, time starts now though. If you are able to do this lateral jump is good. It stimulates, activates those muscles on the sides of your legs, and it just adds a little layer of difficulty. Still not super hard. Tomorrow and Friday will get a little bit more challenging, I promise. Good, halfway through. Going down to the floor after this. And I'll count you down here from 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Good job. Okay, lie down on the floor. Hip bridges are next. This one is called the ballerina hip bridge. So, situate yourself on your back with your shoulders on the ground. Your hands are down by your sides. Your feet are on the floor, pinky toes and heels in line. Lift your hips up into the air. And now lift your heels up into the air. Okay, I want you to lower your hips and lift up for 30 seconds, keeping your heels up the entire time. Ready, set, go. Move very slowly, especially in the very beginning. You want to focus on the squeeze of your glutes. You also want to focus on making sure that your weight is evenly distributed between the biggest toe and your pinky toes. 8 seconds left. Remember, you'll have a chance to do this again in the second set. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, now you're in the tabletop position. So put your hands on the floor, fingers facing forward. Your feet are basically in the same position, but your whole foot is on the floor at this point. And you're going to do a tricep dip, which means you're going to bend your elbows, which effectively lowers your torso a little bit. And then as you straighten your arms, you're lifting back up to tabletop. Make sure you concentrate on pressing into the floor with your toes. Time starts now. Inhale as you bend your elbows. Exhale as you lift back up. Nice. Very good. Almost halfway here. Keep pressing in. I know this isn't the most comfortable position to be in. Look up at your ceiling, but just think about how great it will be to not worry so much about that weird curvature of your shoulders that you probably have developed over the years of sitting at a desk working, right? Okay, now lower your body all the way down to the floor, hands behind your head, legs up in the air, straight as possible so that your soles of the feet are facing your ceiling. Now you're simply going to do another crunch. So you're focusing on lifting up through the sternum, just like yesterday. Lift up straight, look up at your ceiling the entire time. Keep your tummy muscles really tight and drawing your belly button back towards your spine. Ready, set, go. 30 seconds. We call this the lifted leg crunch. And it's just another option in terms of, or another layer of difficulty in terms of a basic crunch, where you are focused on keeping the spine stable, not loading the spine where you can, it's a little more dangerous to do like a full sit-up, like a high school sit-up, just because most people have very weak backs these days. But if you really focus on squeezing and doing a crunch the right way, there's a lot of stability mileage that you can get out of it. And 3, 2, very nice. Okay, that's your first set. That was the instructional set. We're just past the 9-minute mark here, which means you're ready for the flow set. That's all 6 moves, very little time in between each of the moves. In fact, the first 3 moves will go straight out without stopping. Starting with the walkout Spider-Man. Ready, set, go. Put your hands on the floor, walk out to push-up position. Make sure your butt is down, right knee to the right elbow, left knee to the left elbow. Walk your hands back, stand all the way up, and immediately go right back into it. Down on the ground with your hands. Walk out to push-up position. Right knee to the right elbow, squeeze, and then stretch back out. Left knee to the left elbow, squeeze, stretch back out. Put your hands back down, or walk your hands back to your feet. Stand all the way up. One more time. Very good. As soon as you stand up, go right into the plie squat. So take a big step out with your right leg, turn your toes out to 45 degrees, lower down, and do the heel lift for 30 seconds. Time starts now. Alternate the left heel up, then down, right heel up, then down. Just keep alternating. Take your time. There's no rush for a certain number of repetitions. You're almost halfway through with this. Squeeze your butt cheeks. Keep your back straight. Do not collapse at your waist forward. You want to keep those abs engaged the entire time and keep your tailbone tucked in the entire time. Down to 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, feet together, hands on your hips, start jumping laterally. Time starts now. Keep that back straight. Really squeeze those tummy muscles and stay light on your feet. All right? You're doing great. Nice. Halfway there. Good. Coming up here on 10 seconds. Hang in there. Remember, if you need to go back to your bunny hops or the twist, no big deal. Just don't stop moving. 3 seconds. 2 and 1. Down on the floor for the ballerina bridge. So your shoulders are on the floor, your feet are on the floor, pinky toes and heels in line, which means do not turn your toes out. Very important tip I can give you is to make sure your feet are straight. Lift up into your bridge, lift your heels up. Then that slow, very minimal movement with your hips up and down. 30 seconds, time starts now. 2 moves after this. It's Wednesday. Hump day, as they refer to it, which means we are halfway through the week, halfway through the month of May. So close to a big 3-day weekend, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. Good. Couple more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and sit up for me. Put your hands on the floor beside your butt with your fingers facing forward. Lift your body up into a tabletop and dips. Take your time. Press your feet all the way into the floor with all 4 corners. Time starts now. Very nice. The workouts tend to go a little bit faster sometimes as the week goes on because I am able to get you through moves I know you know how to do. So if you end up with questions about how to get through some of these moves, please let me know. I am available to consult with you. Really, I don't charge people for this. So if you need to send me a note, just go to our website for the web, for the sort of general email address that you can find there. But inshape-fitness.com is our web address. So you can find me on Facebook or Twitter. Happy to answer your questions there as well. Let's do that lifted leg crunch to finish up. Hands behind your head, feet in the air, soles facing your ceiling. Squeeze those tummy muscles, lift straight up, sternum first. Last time starts now. And tomorrow for Thursday and of course for Friday, the workouts will be even more challenging. So a lot of fun to be had for the rest of the week. And we are looking at pretty exciting workout for the InShape Fitness show this week and some other exciting workouts that are going to be out on iTunes and Spreaker and our website very soon as well. So definitely lots of material for you to get out of going to the gym without any guilt. And again, I'm Kim Watkins from InShape Fitness. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.